My name is Mohammad Yousaf Chudary. I was here since 1962, okay, when I first arrived here, because there was opportunity of jobs after I left the school. And few of our friends, we decided to leave the country and we go somewhere else. And the opportunity was because of the Commonwealth countries, the people from there, they were invited by the British government to come. If anybody want to come, you have no problem getting the visa and coming here, right? So three of us, we arrived, and two of them, they stayed in London, and I have a relative in this part of the country, so I came here. So the life was very hard. I didn't know whether I stay or whether I go back. So I decided to stay and fight with this. My parents was not very happy for me to come. Looking for a job, it was very hard those days. The wages only used to be about £6.50, £7 a week wages, and we used to live in that money and used to send at least £1 or £2 to our mother to help them. And the first job I started, it was a company called Ryland Brothers in Warrington, and it was a hard job. They used to manufacture steel wires and then they galvanized them. And there I met two Pakistanis as well, same time. One was Mr. Dildar and the other was Mr. Amjad. So they used to live in Liverpool, and I found the place in Warrington. The rent was £1 per week, and landlady used to pay everything else, And then we used to buy our own food and cook it and eat it, and then first 12 months was very, very hard. And then we thought this is not going to last long. There was an opportunity for me to work on weekend to get extra money. And then there was no life, no television in those days, and you just work and sleep and work and sleep. That was our aim. Sometimes we used to hear that don't go out night time. These boys called teddy boys, they go out night time for pocket washing. And I said, what is bloody pocket washing? And he said, they beat you up, So then when we used to go out, we used to go out just two of us, three of us together. And that was our start of our life. So the gentleman named Dildar, he used to live in Liverpool. He invited me one day to come to live in Liverpool, and we spent a day here, right? And we thought, okay, we'll come one day. And I liked part of Liverpool because it was a seaside. So steadily, I started making my mind up to and work in Liverpool. But in the meantime, I had a job to work on a jewelry shop part-time. And I started working there to make some money. So hopefully, it was a tragedy with the lady. She used to run that shop. And her husband had an accident, and she has to close the shop. And she offered me to buy it and pay the money later on. So I did that. So after the Christmas, the business went down because nobody buy the gifts, and then I have to ask the supervisor of the market, can I change the tender to the clothing, So I did. They've been kind to me. They helped me, and they gave me 3 months rent free as well. So that's where I started going into the other business. So steadily, I had a friend who, Mr. Dean, he used to live with me. He was my roommate, and then he wasn't very well. Sometimes he was serious, and all this. So I said, okay, I give you that business and everything. He was from same city where I was from. So then I said, I'll move to Liverpool because there was a advertise in newspaper, new factory was going to open called Ford Factory in Haywood. And the wages used to be 9 shilling and it was something like so many shillings, yeah, 9 shilling and something per week, you know. When you are underage, you get less money. When you overage, you get a bit more money. So I started work in Ford Factory. So then I began to live in Liverpool. So then in Liverpool, there was a problem about the food. We are very meat eater peoples, and there was no halal meat shop there. So I decided to said to my wife, we'll try to find a place. So we found that place, a shop, and we started a little business there. And hopefully it was successful. But there wasn't many Muslims in Liverpool, you know, and that why it was not that good, but we used to manage very well. And then from there, I progressed myself, you know, to another shop. He wasn't not doing. The old man was Pakistani. He wanted to relieve himself to go back to Pakistan. And I said, okay, I'll help you. So I'll given that shop I was running to a man called Dr. Zaman. I fitted the surgery for him there. And then I moved from there to Granby Street, 112 Granby Street, to started this business properly, you know. So from there, God did help us. We did very well, and there was can't complain. We bought our own houses. We made our life easy and comfortable, and then used to help our parents back home as well, and the local community as well, which we were involved. We had our own association called Pakistan Association of Liverpool, and it started from Granby Street, and one of the gentlemen, his name was Mr. Sharif. He given us a couple of rooms on top of his shop, so we started from there, and now we have a nice center, Pakistan Center, next to the mosque. We established the mosque. The gentleman, his name was Ali Hizam, and he used to have his own house near the cathedral, and we used to pray over there. And for Eid prayer or Friday prayer, we used to hire a dance hall in Berry Street, just for a few hours. And then from there, we thought we need a little place. So Ali Hizam has a small house. He donated that house for the mosque. And we started building little by little on that spot, and then now, Shukr Alhamdulillah, we can accommodate in 3,000 people there at one time. Liverpool, we enjoyed living here. The best place, the decision to stay in Liverpool, because the Liverpool people was very nicely and very friendly. The reason for that was because it was a seaport, and all type of people used to come here and stay here as well, and it was a city with money, because seamen used to come and spend money. Also, the nightlife was different, and so I thought this is the right place to settle, you know. So then I got married. When I got married, then I lost my first child, stillborn. I was at work when I was told you, and I didn't have a house that time, my own. So we have seen some tough and very hard time. Then she has the 7-month pregnancy. we lost another child. And but we've never given up, just carry on fighting with that life. Thankful to the people of Liverpool. They're great people, and I'm telling you, they're very friendly. I have been here now almost over 50 years, that I have never had problem with anybody who's local. There was a time I changed the business from the grocery business. I went into the healthcare with one of our partner. He was a retired dentist, and he decided to do, let's go and start that business. Then me and Mr. Nawaz and him, we went together into this business. And the Margaret Thatcher was the one who brought this policy of the private, bring that business into a private sector, because the government didn't have enough money. And the first hospital, a retired redundant hospital in Liverpool, Parliament Street, that was the Women Hospital. We bought that and we turned that into a nursing home. And we started with about 14, 15 staff. And since then, we never looked back. We stayed in that business, and we built about 9 or 10. Some of them, they was renovated. Some of them, they was purpose built according to our requirement. And there was a time we was employing nearly 1,000 people in our organization. And everybody was happy. People were happy. We was paying a lot of income tax. We had a record. I have a record. Since I've been in this country, I never took a day off from work, except when I go home to see my mother. We are still in this business. The children are grown up. Now we got some grandchildren. So we try to teach them the same thing, that always work hard, you will get paid, and then if you can't do it, then study hard, and you help the community. In the same time, you live here. And they feel it is their home, and they follow the rules and law of the country. And pattern is the follow the parents, what parents been doing. And even today, I'm here living in Gattaker, and I have done 2 buildings in Liverpool which people of Liverpool appreciate. One was the Grade 2 listed building. It called Woolton Manor. I created nearly 100 jobs there, and the local council and the local authorities and the Association of Woolton Society did thanks me that after 30 years nobody looked at that building and you saved it. And there is another building which is the only Grade 1 listed building in Liverpool, and that is one. And the other one is called Woolton Hall, which is in Woolton Village. And we have a program, but it is very costly to maintain and to bring them back to the original condition, not like £1,000, millions of pounds. And then another good thing we've done to save these buildings as well, as far as employing nearly 1,000 people. I was a student in school, which was English school, Rang Mahal Mission School, Christian school. I learned how to speak English and about the English that time, right? And I was the eldest in the family. Rest of them, they're all babies, young chicken. And we was 8 sisters and brothers. My father used to work for the cantonment government office, and he didn't wanted me to go and leave. He wanted me to stay there with the family. I tried to bring some part of the family here, and some of them, one of them went back, and some of them they stayed. My aim is to do something while I'm living in this country, while I'm earning money. I'm working hard. I'm a very good taxpayer. As I said, I never took a day off from work, and I have ambitious to do something for the poor people in Pakistan. I am recently building a school for my wife. She died 18 months ago. Her wish was to do that for her, which is getting completed.
सदका जारिया के तौर पर बनवाया है। ये गार्ड है। अब हम इदारा के अंदर एंटर हो रहे हैं। ये दाएं तरफ वज़ू खाना और बाएं तरफ गैलरी के आखिर में वॉशरूम है। ये मेल ऑफिस है। इसका दरवाज़ा अंदर से खुलवाया है। जगह की तंगी के बाइस इनकी तादाद 21 है और इस वक्त इंग्लिश की क्लास जारी है।
And the mosque for my son, there is nearly 150 children, they're studying there as well. And we have done many other good things for those people, they needed it. I had 2 handicapped children's schools there. This is the name of it. It's called the Chambeli. It's in my hand. And this is the other one we are in progressing to build now. That is for the 60 boys, right? They have no parents, no mother, no fathers. And we have done some other projects as well to help those people as well with our money which we earn here. And this is our duty to please God to help those peoples. And inshallah ta'ala we will carry on doing it till we die. And the rest of the family happy. I have lost my mother, I lost my father, lost my wife, lost my young son recently, but life still carrying on, and I think most probably I will live and die here. I have already bought a plot of land for myself to be buried there next to my wife and a child. You know? And anything else you want to ask, Mr. Alam? No, I have taken my mother back to bury, took my father back to bury, took my brother back to bury, right? But I believe that wherever you die, this is my believing, you should be buried there. That was the, I think, instruction from Prophet Muhammad. I think the nature of the children nowadays is they think wherever they're born, and that's their country. They went to same friends, schools, they go to university, they go to other places for study, and they rather, stay here and give something to this country, whatever they have learned or earned. But if they will go Pakistan, very few people go there to settle. They go there to holidays or see the old people, see the old relatives. The follow me, what I have been doing it, do your best, keep away from the crimes or people with the bad characters, stay with the good peoples and follow the religion and work hard and give the best you can give in this country because you born here, you earn your bread and butter here, and this is my instruction to them. I can buy any car I want. I can live in a luxury house if I want. And my plan is I have 2-3 projects to be completed, right? One is my wife's school, and some accommodation for those girls. And the third one is I am starting in place called Rawalpindi, which you have seen, all the photographs, right? After that, I'm happy. I've done my job, what Allah has given me the duty to do it. And then if I need to buy a bigger car or helicopter, I can afford to buy it. So I can buy it, but it's only a show business, because you always remember, never forget your background. Your background, my background, all the people come from Pakistan, their background was poor background, otherwise we shouldn't be in this bloody country. My mother never ever asked me for money. If I do send anything, I do as a duty, right? If she asks me any money, she will be asking to marry some poor family's daughter, or if somebody want a new eye operation, she will ask me, can you send me some money? I want to do this. And for these purposes, she asked me the money, but for herself, she never ever asked me for the money.